Almost 10 years ago, former Secretary General Kofi Annan made a plea to the international community to try to find a new consensus to, he said, to forge unity on how to respond to mass atrocities in situations like Rwanda and Srebrenica. In essence, to find a way to counter gross and systematic violations of human rights that affect every precept of our common humanity. At the World Summit outcome in 2005, the international community forged such unity by agreeing upon the responsibility to protect. We collectively recognized the responsibility of each individual state to protect its populations from genocide, war crimes, ethnic cleansing, and crimes against humanity. We also collectively recognized the responsibility of the international community through the United Nations to help to protect populations from such crimes. Last year, as I mentioned, the Secretary General delivered his first report on how to implement the responsibility. Sweden and the European Union warmly welcome this important report and regard this conference as an opportunity for reflections and operationalization and implementation. The Secretary General's report brings the concept down to the level of practical implications and forms a platform on which to build concrete measures. From the outset, the Secretary General is very clear on the fact that unless member states decide otherwise, the responsibility to protect only applies on the 4 specified crimes and violations, namely, and I mentioned them again, genocide, war crimes, ethnic cleansing, and crimes against humanity. Sweden and the European Union has welcomed the Secretary General's approach in keeping the scope of the principle narrow and the range of possible responses deep. To achieve this, cooperation is the only way forward. Confrontation is in the interest of no one. This cooperation might not be totally achievable today, but we must be united in our determination to avoid any step that could endanger this objective and be ready to discuss steps leading towards it. It is my sincere hope that this conference could give further support to these important